Generally, there are two types of classroom: traditional classroom and the 21st century classroom, which we are discussing today. So before going to that, the first question is, what is education, as it is very much linked with classroom. Classroom is directly proportional to education. Education is just a story of stories, someone who wants to tell them, someone who wants to listen to them. Education happens when you put together someone who wants to teach and someone who wants to learn. It is a very simple equation. On one hand, we have time and place of a teacher, and on the other, we have time and place of a student. As you can see here, on the upper part of the slide, traditional classroom. It is written that content delivered by the teacher in the classroom, lectures and readings from the textbook are the main sources of learning. Students are assured primarily on knowledge learned. What do you understand by this? We understand that in traditional classroom or traditional process of teaching, a teacher and a learner, or you can say student, are present at the same time and at the same place. The teacher is providing the knowledge that he has to his students. But there is a form of education called as virtual education. By virtual education, I don't mean that webinars or online classes. Virtual classroom, it is a very old technology which was started centuries ago, where teachers and students in different times and places have been connected by a very well-known technology that everyone knows, that is a book. With this ancient technology, someone in one time and place can tell a story to someone in different time and place, hopefully. In earlier days, successful education was based on experts users of the ancient technology, that is good readers and good writers. Yesterday, it was reading and writing, that a person is reading something that is written by someone. But today, it is recording plus playing back. Like I am recording this slides, and it will be played back again and again whenever whoever wants to listen to it. Moving ahead, see, in 21st century, a teacher should mainly focus on 4 skills that he must have. That is, 1, you can see on slide, effective communication skills, learning and innovation skills, life and career skills, information, media and technology skills. In this video, we are going to see the different skills, how they influence the classroom teaching or the teaching process, learning teaching process. Now the first skill, that is the most important thing, is that effective communication skill. A teacher must have a very good communication skill. As you can see on the screen, there are 5 different subtopics mentioned, that are teaming, collaboration, interpersonal skills, local and national, global orientedness, interactive communication. So basically, what is communication? It is like articulating thoughts and ideas effectively using oral, written and non-verbal communication skill in varieties of forms and context. So we will discuss this in detail. Team. What do you mean by teaming? Teaming generally means that is how a student and teacher can team together and make the classroom communication very high. Collaboration is a very similar type of working, like working in team. It demonstrates ability to work effectively and respectfully with diverse teams. Interpersonal skills. There are 40 students in a classroom. A teacher must have the skill to understand the different students and different persona of a student. Now the bottom 2, you can see local, national and global orientedness, interactive communication. It means that a teacher should have very good catch on the foreign accents so that he can learn from some different sources and present to his students. Next is learning and innovation skills. You can see creativity, curiosity, critical thinking, and problem solving skills and risk taking. So, what does it generally mean? Creativity in innovation, if you talk about it, is creativity means innovation. How a teacher can think creatively, work creatively with others, implement innovations. Curiosity, curiosity generally means that if a teacher learns about something new or comes across a new word or new term, he should have the curiosity to learn that. He should be curious to learn that what what the student is going to ask in the next class. Critical thinking, problem solving skill, it is like he should have effective reason for any question, uses systematic thinking, he should make judgments and decisions quick, he should have problem solving skills, or you can say techniques, and he should be a risk taker, that how a student can develop much better. Now the next is life and career skills. You can see 5-6 points here: flexibility and adaptability, leadership and responsibility, social and cross-cultured skill, initiative and self-direction, productivity and accountability, ethical and moral, spiritual values. So we will quickly look over it. Flexibility and adaptability means like a teacher should be ready to adapt in different roles, job responsibility and schedules as per the context or the scheduled or the requirement of the academy. Next is leadership and responsibility. He should be able to guide and lead others, be responsible to others, social and cross-cultured skill. He should interact effectively with others, work effectively in diverse teams. Talking about initiative and self-direction, manage goals and time, work independently, be self-directed learners. Productivity and accountability, it means that manage projects, assignments, produce good results. And the last one is ethical, moral and spiritual values. A teacher should be very much disciplined to make his classroom or students disciplined and good mannered. And next is information, media and technology skills. In 21st century, it is a computer era, totally a digital era, which we have seen in this COVID pandemic. Now talking about all the points in detail: visual and information literacy, media literacy, basic scientific and economic and technological literacy, multicultural literacy. Visual literacy is like the best example for today is YouTube. Anything you search there and you get a visual and information. Media literacy is also that YouTube, you can take example, ability to identify what information is needed, identify the best resources or sources of information for a given need. Then now talking about the third point, basic scientific and economic and technological literacies. A teacher should, and not, it doesn't mean that scientific temperament doesn't mean that teacher should be of science background. Scientific temperament means a teacher should be innovative. A teacher should learn different methods of teaching and make a classroom very much bright and successful. Multicultural literacies means, for example, there are schools like Navodaya Vidyalayas, Kendriya Vidyalaya, there is central schools where we can see that a teacher from Gujarat is going in Karnataka, is posted in Karnataka. So he have to be like have a knowledge of different cultures so that he can easily adapt there, adapt with the students. Now whatever we have learned here in these slides, so we can conclude that a teacher should have these 8 major characteristics. That is, he should be adapter, he should be a good communicator, he should be a good learner, visionary, leader, model, collaborator, and the risk taker. Now with this I would like to conclude that if we teach today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow, which means that a teacher should always move ahead with the advancement of technology or the demand of the generation. Thank you.